Fans over here with Canada promoter Lee Baxter. Lee Baxter, welcome to New York. Hey, always a pleasure to see you. Back here in New York. How you feeling?
Good, man. Good. It was a hell of a night, man.
Hell of a night. Triple G&DEREVYANCHENKO. Break it down. You were a witnesses right there. So
I think the knockdown is what made the fight. If he didn't get knocked down and he won that round, I don't think they could have gave it to Triple G. There was a bit of a momentum swing. I'd say halfway through the fight, the body work. He's just very, very good body puncher. Good defense. It seemed like Triple G didn't have power. I don't think that was the case. I just think that his defense was just very sound.
wow.
But at the end of the day, man, I think they gave it to the wrong guy. But whatever makes the money, right?
Good.
Well, I mean, I know a lot of people thought, that Triple G was gonna, walk, easily, but we seen. I mean, as far as I seen, DEREVYANCHENKO is a tough guy. He gave a tough fight to Danny Jacobs when he fought in the past, and I had a feeling that it was gonna be a good fight. But a lot of people maybe underestimate DEREVYANCHENKO. Tonight, I guess Triple G is not the same as I used to be before.
I think the winner in this fight is Triple G's next opponent. And I think, hands down, I got a kid. I think he's number 7 in the rankings. Patrice Volney.
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah, number 7. He'll fight Triple G. Make the call. Whenever we want that fight. I think that the Ukrainian is a scarier fight. I think that Triple G is reached his peaks, and now someone's going to reap the rewards. But listen, it's good for boxing. It was good for DAZN. It was a hell of a fight, man. Hell of a fight. Me and Andrew were stressing the whole time.
You were stressing the whole time.
But you know what? I think
including me. I mean,
what people need to talk about tonight is Jerome Ennis, Mr. Boots over there.
Hey,
that kid can fight, man. That kid's a real deal.
What do you thought on that?
Yeah, no, I think he's putting the welterweight division on notice. Everyone's talking about Spence, Crawford, all these guys. Watch Jerome Ennis, man. That kid's going to come up real quick out of nowhere, and people are going to be scared of him.
I think welterweight division is
it's
right
live
now.
right now.
It's
man.
really tough.
It's really live. I got Castillo Clayton in Canada. That's the hidden secret. Trying to make big fights with him now. Probably in the next 2-3 fights, he'll be right in the mix on TV with these guys too. Yeah.
That's awesome to hear that. We would love to see all these fighters from, where you come from, like bring it over here in the United States. I remember I spoke with you, like a while ago, and then you said you're gonna bring the best fighters over here in New York or anywhere, that
100%.
they could go.
We're not trying to come here to lose. I'm not bringing these guys here as a disadvantage. When it's 50-50 fights or 60-40 fights, we're willing to take a little bit of a disadvantage, but I'll bring the guys that I know can win. So we're young, my team's young, and it's just a matter of time.
Hey, I know fight fans, they would love to see, all these fighters, different styles, and let's remember again, styles makes fights.
Mm-hmm.
And what a great, thing that you mentioned in your fighters that, hey, we would love to see.
Styles make fights, and you saw that tonight. 2 guys stood in the middle of the ring. The ref barely needed to be in there. These guys were getting tangled up with each other, wrapping each other, and they're unraveling each other. It was a hell of a night. Good fight, man. It was good for boxing.
Good for boxing, good for boxing fans and all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about all over the world. Sooner, December, we're going to have AJ against RUIZ in the rematch. Who you pick or break it down? How do you see these two different styles?
Repeat. The exact same thing's going to happen in my eyes, man. But I've made calls and they haven't been right. But if I'm putting my money, I'm putting it on RUIZ. Stops him in under 8 rounds.
Tough fight now.
So come back to me in a couple months.
Hey,
let's see how good my prediction was.
I mean, I spoke with RUIZ, and RUIZ says, I'm gonna train 100% because my last fight when I fought AJ, they gave me a short time notice, and it was only short time notice that I had to train.
Yeah, but you can't always listen to that stuff. Listen, he just came out of fighting. He fought like a couple weeks before he found out about the fight. He was in great shape, so I don't think anyone should take anything away from AJ. Don't take away from RUIZ what he accomplished, but both these guys are gonna go in the ring in the best shape of their lives. RUIZ has everything to gain, even though he's on the upside, but he's got everything to gain by staying atop. He beats Joshua again, then maybe he gets the winner of Fury Wilder, which is massive money. AJ knows if he doesn't win this fight, hang him up. Where do you go from here? You can't just say that Ruiz has got it out for him, and that's his only guy that has his number. Like, if Ruiz can do this twice, then you got to believe that Wilder would do it 10 times over.
It's crazy, you know. The heavyweight division is very, you know,
It's
intrigued
active right
because
now.
now
Boxing
it's
boxing
like,
as a whole, a lot of divisions, middleweight, welterweight, light heavyweight, heavyweight. There's a lot of people that are making a lot of noise. Even the lighter weight classes.
Oof.
Look at the 140 division.
oof, Regis Progress.
Yeah, and Taylor, that's a
Taylor.
scary fight too. And then the winner of that with
Probably goes with Ramirez.
Yeah,
I guess
Ramirez,
Jose
that's it.
Ramirez.
that Ramirez Hooker fight. That was so good, and the zone again got that.
Definitely, you know, these fights, you know, it makes, you know, better boxing. Fight fans, they love it to see, you know, this great fight. You know, eventually, people like you know, they're involved to make the fights happen. You know, I gotta thank you for, you know, always bring fighters, you know, from Canada.
Listen, that's
you know,
what we
all
all
over
want to
the
do. We
world.
just want to see fights, right? Let the best man win. Who cares about undefeated records and all that stuff? Like, make fights. You're an entertaining fighter. This is for all you fighters that are worried about losing. If you're an entertaining fighter and you're getting knockouts, you're going to get paid. That's just how the business works.
Any message that you would like to send the fight fans and everybody, Baxter?
Just watch out for everyone in Canada. It's a small little country, population-wise, but it's a big, big place, and they're all coming up from there.
We always welcome, you know, Canada people all over the world, you know, over here at the Mecca of Boxing or even United States. Thank you, Lee Baxter. Wishing you nothing but the best.
Thanks.